I want to welcome you to our online Young Living Essential Oil class. My name is Dani, for those of you that don't know me. I've been using Young Living Essential Oils for about 8 months now. I started off because I was having migraine headaches and I couldn't get them stopped. And a friend said, try this peppermint oil. And I tried the peppermint oil, and with that, the headache stopped almost immediately, and I haven't had any since. So that is the main reason why I have started using essential oils.
Hi, my name is Kristen, and I've been using essential oils for about 6 months now. Actually, Dani's my friend, and I talked to her about it, and I was having severe endometriosis pain, taking pain medicine around the clock, and I just knew that that was taking a toll on my body, and so I was open to looking for an alternative. And I found that with Young Living Essential Oils, and now I'm not having to take pain medicine as much. So it's been really a great blessing and great for my life.
With that, today we're going to be going over the Premium Starter Kit. And through the Premium Starter Kit, we're only going to be talking about Young Living Essential Oils. That's what we know. That's what we've studied. That's what we know works for us. We also need to let you know that we're not doctors. We don't claim to be doctors. We cannot treat or cure or diagnose anything. So if you are under medical advisory right now, you need to continue on with that. This is just another way to see things. All right, so with that, we're just going to jump right in and go ahead into the essential oils. The first essential oil that we're going to talk about is thieves. We use thieves in our house almost every day. We diffuse. There's 3 ways actually to use the oil. So if you can see right now, the first one that we use the most in our house is by diffusing. So we diffuse thieves all the time. It helps get rid of the germs in the air. It helps purify the air. It smells really good. It's got a clove scent to it, and we just love it a whole bunch. We put it on the bottom of our feet every night before we go to bed. It seems that our family has been healthier since we've been using it. My son also gets ulcers in his mouth, so we can put thieves with some coconut oil on a Q-tip, and then he'll swipe the inside of his mouth where the ulcer is, and the ulcer will go away almost immediately.
Okay. Peppermint is the next oil that comes in the kit. So peppermint is great. Dani actually started off with this one, like we said before. She was suffering from severe migraines, so peppermint's actually really good for headaches. To take a pain medicine itself would take, she'd have to ingest it. It'd take 30 minutes at least for the med to even start trying to work. This way she could actually either just inhale it, she could just breathe it in and it helps with the headache, or she could also apply it topically straight to her head, or if you had sinus headaches or anything, you could place it around that area as well. Peppermint's also great for nausea, so you could put that on. It's great for hiccups, which is great. Just put it on the drop of your tongue or just breathe it in. It's really great. So energy, you put it on and just breathe it in. I know I'll sit at work and I love just to breathe it in real quick. It really just stimulates you and wakes you up. So peppermint's really great.
Yeah, it's one of Taylor's favorites. She goes to it whenever she gets the hiccups. She just opens the bottle and just smells it, and all of her hiccups go away, and she just thinks it's great. She likes to bring her friends in and say, oh, I can get rid of your hiccups. Just smell this peppermint. We also use it for pain. So if we have any kind of pain issues, I know it's a go-to for my husband. He'll just put it directly on the spot wherever he's having pain. So it helps with some pain. So that's also a good way to use the peppermint.
Like I said, for nausea and heartburn as well. I know that you can drink it in your water and stuff, and it's really great for heartburn too. Upset stomach.
It is. The next one we're going to talk about is Citrus Fresh. We use Citrus Fresh in our water. I drink it a lot, and it's got all of the great citrus oils in it. So it's got grapefruit, tangerine, lemon, lime, orange, and it also has some spearmint in it. It tastes really good. It's very refreshing, so it's a nice way to switch things up. And Kristen's just going to put a drop in her water right here and just show you how it's done. You just kind of drink it throughout the day. Whenever I drink any of the citrus oils, especially Citrus Fresh and lemon, I don't feel as bloated throughout the day, so that's just a great way to go throughout the day and not have that heavy water weight on you. It's also great for your skin, so if you have any acne or skin conditions, then it's really good for that.
Yeah, I just love drinking it. It smells really good too to diffuse, so that's always great too. I did use a glass. I don't know if you'll notice that. So we always make sure that we're putting all of our citrus oils in glass. It can actually break down plastic and styrofoam and stuff like that. So it is safe to drink, but just make sure it's in a glass container. The next oil is frankincense. I love frankincense. Not only is this also, frankincense has so many things that it does, but I love it. It's great for our skin. Dani, I know, actually puts it
I rub it around my eyes at night before I go to bed, and I've noticed that my crow's feet they're not as deep as what they used to be. And then I also think that it's helped my vision. I'm supposed to wear glasses. If you like that, I'm supposed to wear glasses at night or when I'm on the computer a lot. And I've noticed since I've been using the frankincense around my eyes that I don't need my glasses anymore. So it's been really great.
So I said it is great for the skin, old scars, stuff like that. I love mixing it in with my own moisturizer and stuff, putting it all over my face. I feel like some of my old acne scars are actually starting to disappear with it. I also put it topically on my abdomen. It makes your stretch marks look better, and it also is part of my endometriosis regimen that I do, so I actually put it on every night because it helps aid in immune system functions, stuff like that. Helps with acne, like she said, and wrinkles, and actually stress. Helps with stress as well.
It's a mood lifter.
It is.
And I always go back to say this: if it's good enough for baby Jesus, it's good enough for all of us. So I think everybody should use some frankincense. My husband's actually done a lot of research on frankincense, so it's got all kinds of different uses, and it's just a great one to have in your house. The next one we're going to talk about is purification. Purification smells wonderful. If you want your house to smell good, put some purification in the diffuser. Put purification on a cotton ball and stick it in your car vents, and it'll be, make your car smell great. I've also used it in the laundry, especially for workout clothes or my son's basketball clothes. They get that built-in stench. So during the rinse cycle, I'll just put a couple drops of purification in the washing machine, and it takes it all out, and they smell wonderful. Taylor's also used it for bug bites, especially mosquito bites down here in the South. She'll just put a drop of purification on it, rub it in, and then the itch completely goes away. So it's been really helpful for her in that sense.
That's awesome. Like she said, with the smells, I have, those fancy washing machines, and it starts to get that like moldy smell after a little while after it. I actually, I used to keep putting bleach through it, trying to get that smell to go away, and I actually put a few drops of purification and then cycled through that, and then the smell went away. So like she said, it's really great to put in the laundry and everything. You can put it on acne, and it just clears it up right away, so that's really great. I've actually used it around my ears when I've had an ear infection, and that worked a lot of wonders. I actually mixed it with a few other ones that we'll talk about here in a minute too. But purification does smell really good too, so it's real clean.
That's great.
The next one is Stress Away. I love Stress Away. Not only does it smell wonderful, I love mixing it with Epsom salt and taking a bath in it. I work 12-hour shifts on my feet all day long, and it just completely just feels so soothing and takes the stress away. Like it says right on the bottle, that's what it literally does, is just take your stress away. So it's uplifting, mental fatigue. It relaxes me. So not only am I getting the nice warm bath, but I'm being relaxed right before I go to bed, which helps with that process too. It also can help with PMS, which is great.
Yeah. The next one we're going to talk about is lavender. They consider this the Swiss Army knife of essential oils, which is kind of amazing because it does so many different things. It relaxes us at night. My daughter especially gets wound up come about 30 minutes before her bedtime, so she'll rub lavender on the bottom of her feet and around her ears, and the next thing I know, she's like, Mom, it's time to go to bed. So we do that a lot. It's great for cuts, scrapes, scratches. If you get a cut and it's bleeding, you can put a drop or two of the lavender on it, and it'll stop the bleeding immediately. So it's good.
And I actually tried that. So we had gotten a new puppy, and they have the little sharp claws, and they're always jumping on you, and they jumped up, and I had literally just gotten my kit, and I had heard that, it'll stop bleeding, and I was like, well, let me try this, because he jumped up on my leg and scratched me, and it started bleeding, and sure enough, put a drop, and it stopped bleeding, so I was pretty amazed by that. And like she said, I usually had trouble sleeping. I used to take Tylenol PM all the time, which again wasn't good for me, all the extra medication in it that I didn't need. But I cannot go without lavender now. I put it on every night. I put it on behind my ears because I usually get congestion at night. That helps with the congestion to relieve that. And then I put it on the back of my neck and then my wrists, and I fall asleep right away because it used to take me forever to fall asleep. Yeah. But now I love it, and I can't not sleep without it, like you said. So it's really great.
I spray it on my pillow so that way it has the smell with me all the time. And I know I have a friend that sprays it on her pajamas because she's afraid to spray her pillow, but she sprays it on her pajamas so it helps her sleep. So I would say that that's probably the one that we use the most for sleep.
Next one is lemon. I go through this one a lot too. This is one of my favorites too. You can put this in your water as well, drink it. I love being able to go to restaurants. They have a glass, but then I don't have to request a lemon that somebody else has cut and touched and everything. We just put this right in our drink, and so not only getting the therapeutic benefits from it, but now we're getting fresh seed to seal for lemon. It's also great. You got a sore throat, swollen lymph nodes, just to put it right on there. I know whenever I was having a lot of congestion, like I said, I put the lavender on behind my ears, and I also put lemon. This helps relieve the sinuses and everything as well. I just couldn't put it on at night because lemon does actually wake you up. So it's great if you do feel tired at work. You can just breathe it in and you feel a lot more awake and alert and everything. But it helps with the lymph nodes. It helps with digestive support. So it's great that you are drinking it in your water and putting it on as well. What else?
You can actually mix it with baking soda and use it as a face wash. I know it actually pulls out blackheads, especially for the preteen and teen years. I've done this with my son, and it seems to be making the blackheads disappear, come out, pull out. So it's really good for that as well. We like to refer it around our house as sunshine in a bottle. So first thing in the morning, whenever the kids get up and we start moving around, we put peppermint and lemon in the diffuser and diffuse those. That way it wakes us up in the day. It makes us alert and everything. So it's just a great way to start the day off. And the next one we're going to talk about is Melaleuca A, and this is also known as tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is great for your skin. It's great for any fungal infections. So if you go to the spa or to get a pedicure and you get some fungus, then you can just put a drop or two on your nail and it helps get rid of that. And then it's also great in your shampoo. So if you put a drop or two in your shampoo bottle, then it's going to help prevent lice. So that's just a great thing, especially if you have kids in public schools.
So the next one is called Pain Away, and we sometimes call it Pain Away because that's literally what it does, is it seems to take the pain away. This was another one that I kind of first tried when I first got my kit. I had a really bad crick in my neck, and I was like, well, why not? Rubbed it on there and immediately was able to turn my neck and move it around, which beforehand, if I would have taken ibuprofen or something, it would have taken a while for me to even do it, and I would have had to repeat and all that. And so all I had to do was just literally rub it on, and it took the pain right away. It's great for cramps and just any other minor aches and pains. I know you work out constantly, so I know it's your go-to oil as well.
It stays in my gym bag, so anytime I get that extra, stiff feeling, and I use it before and after I work out, so that's great. So it kind of relaxes my muscles before I go into workout, and then whenever I get out from working out, I can rub it on because then they're tight and they're tense, and then it just kind of eases all that tension. So it's great. It's also good for headaches. Did you mention that? I don't know if you mentioned that or not, but it is really good for headaches. So peppermint's not working, or if peppermint takes the edge off, but it doesn't take the whole headache away, then you can put a little Pain Away on top of it, and it's just going to push that peppermint in a little bit farther.
Yeah, because now that you said that, so when I went back to whenever I was having a really bad ear pain, and I had used the lemon and the lavender to help break up my sinuses and the congestion and everything, when the ear itself was really hurting, I just rubbed the pain away, like around this part of my ear and the back part, and it helped take that pain away even faster, while the other oils worked to release all that congestion and everything that was causing the pain. So
with the oils, you don't ever want to put them inside your ear. I just want to make that clear. Don't ever put them inside your ear canal, just around the ear.
Yeah. Okay, so
the next one is Joy.
Joy.
We would sing, but I don't know that we're that great singers. Whenever I hear Joy, I want to sing the song. I got joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. We use this a lot, especially during the week. It is kind of an attitude adjuster in a bottle. If my daughter wakes up in a bad mood on the way to school, she's feeling a little bit grumpy, I can always just hand her the bottle of Joy, and she'll rub it over her heart, and the next thing you know, she's singing in the back of the truck on the way to school. So it's just huge. It's definitely a mood booster. It just makes you feel happy. It has rose oil in it, so it smells good. And so it's just joy. It's joyful.
Yeah, it really is. I go to that a lot as well. I work a very stressful job, so I love the stress away, and then I also put Joy onto over my heart, and I just feel calm immediately. Anytime that I get overwhelmed or stressed out from work too, so it's really great.
Yeah,
any mom can need that.
Yeah, every mom needs it. I never would have thought that essential oils would make your attitude change, but I know the first time I was grumpy the first time whenever I went to Joy, and I put it over my heart, and I was like, okay, well, let's see if this is really going to work. And sure enough, it did. My attitude completely changed. So it's just amazing that one drop of essential oil can change your attitude about things.
I know that I came a party that you and Amanda had invited me to, and from work, and I was just so stressed out and just felt it where I had tension in my neck and my shoulders, and just was so grouchy when I got there. Just didn't have a really good day. And they immediately handed me, the stress away and the joy and everything. And it was just like immediately just whoosh. Yeah. I couldn't even explain it. It was just like, wow. And I just couldn't even remember the stress out of my neck went away. And just my mood just lifted. It was really interesting.
It's awesome to witness it firsthand, to see how amazing the oils are.
Yes.
That's the premium starter kit that we've talked about. It comes with 11 oils that we just spoke about. It also comes with a diffuser that we have behind us. The diffuser is retail about $100. So it's a great value. It's $150 for all that. And along with that, you get some samples of Mixture Red. You get some individual sample packets of a few of the oils, which are great to keep in your purse or keep in your gym bag, or to hand out to friends that want to try something.
Yeah. And if anybody knows me, I'm all about a good deal. And to me, this was a very good deal because, like she said, if I had tried to, I could have ordered the oils, and it would have just added up to well over $300. And so I saved about $150 by even signing up for the kit, which was well worth it, because some of these oils that even come in the kit are really expensive on its own. Like frankincense, for example, is what?
I think it's $89.
Like $89 on its own, and I go to that oil a lot, so it was, like, duh, I'm going to order the kit because it's such a good deal. We're about saving money. I'm having to use less over-the-counter products as well, less doctor visits for you. So in the whole, we're saving a lot of money, so that's really great. Again, let's just go through, how we use them. Use them aromatically. Like I said, you can put them in the diffuser. You could actually just put it on, you can smell it straight out of the bottle, or put some on your hand and smell it like that, or cup your hands. You can take it internally. I can drink it in my water. You could buy little veggie capsules and put it in that and take it. And then topically, which is what I probably do the most, is I always say this way you're applying it straight to the source. I'm not having to wait for a pain medicine to go through my whole system to work right on my headache. Why not just put the right on my head, and it works right away, which that's what I want. When I want pain to go away, I want to right away. Yeah, no. So that's really great. So it's been a really blessing to have this kit. So we want you to enjoy the kit as well. So what we're decided is that if you decide to get this kit today and sign up, we are going to offer you this amazing desk pocket reference book. Because of course you're going to have questions of what you need to do, or what oils you need to use, or what all the oils can be used for. We only named off a few things that the oils can be used for, but there's actually several things. So any ailment that you have at all, you can just look it up right here in the book. And we don't want you to be without the book. So we're offering that book to you. It normally costs about how much?
It retails for about $30.
Yeah.
We'll give it to
we
you
want it to be a gift to you, because we want you to be able to know how to use your oils properly and to get the best benefits out of them.
All right. Thank you so much. And we'll meet y'all back at the Facebook event page. We'll answer any questions that you have. Thanks.